Tonight. But from all of us here on the 10 team, thanks for watching and good night.
Thanks, Hugh. Good evening and welcome to Look North. Prince William has expressed concern after a children's football club in Bradford said its players had been subjected to racist abuse and threats. Alpha United Juniors said children as young as 7 had been targeted. The Prince of Wales, who's president of the FA, has called for action to be taken. Dave Edwards has the details.
Playing the game they love. This is a training session for Alpha United Juniors Football Club. They can practice, learn, have fun and feel safe. But when playing matches against some other clubs, they say it's a different story, with children as young as 7 being racially abused.
I have received a lot of racial abuse from players of the opposition, coaches as well from the opposition and spectators as well from the opposition. I do feel very uncomfortable with the words that are coming out of their mouth.
There's a reason why parents don't want their kids going to away games, because they know what's going to happen. And unfortunately, we lost a number of kids as well because of this.
Prince William is president of the FA, seen here meeting other young players. Now he's offered Alpha United his support. A letter from his private secretary says His Royal Highness was deeply concerned to hear about some of the experiences you and others at Alpha United Juniors Football Club have faced. The Prince is clear that racism and abuse has no place in our society. The letter also says the Prince has asked the FA to take action.
Must be between 50-60 cases that we reported. Didn't really get anything over the years, just saw the same transgressions happen over and over again with no accountability taken from County FA. We've had many clubs reach out saying the exact same thing. So clearly there's a failure somewhere along the line. And we believe there's a lot of red tape in the way as well, and the policy and procedures do need to be looked at once again.
In a statement, West Riding County FA say they condemn any form of discrimination, whether in football or out of it. And where it sits within our jurisdiction, we will do all we can to bring perpetrators to account. We have received 2 referrals from Alpha this year, both of which are being investigated. Prince William's letter goes on to express his sincere sorrow and profound support for the club. It's a reminder that the beautiful game can turn ugly. These children just want to play. Dave Edwards, BBC Look North, Bradford.
Jurors at the trial of a 17-year-old accused of murdering a schoolboy in Huddersfield have been told they must put aside any emotional responses they may have. 15-year-old Kyrie McLean was stabbed to death as he walked home from the North Huddersfield Trust School in September. A 17-year-old boy denies murder and is on trial at Leeds Crown Court. The judge said the jury must assess the evidence dispassionately. Jurors have been told they will start deliberations tomorrow. Teachers have paid tribute to a 17-year-old boy who was fatally stabbed at a party in Leeds at the weekend. Trust junior Jordan Gangata, known as TJ, was fatally stabbed at a house on Salisbury Grove in Armley in the early hours of Sunday morning. 4 men aged 18 and 19 have been arrested on suspicion of murder. Trust attended Notre Dame College, who've described him as friendly and sociable and kind. Friends say he was a role model who always had a smile on his face. Now, an artist from Selby is calling for extra help with eye appointments after suffering delays to his treatment that could have saved his sight. Andrew Batty has experienced difficulty getting timely eye injections to treat his macular degeneration. New research suggests he's not alone. NHS England figures show that more than 500,000 people are waiting for ophthalmology appointments, the second largest backlog for the NHS. The Department of Health said they're taking action to improve access to services.
across the country, this is a problem. It's been a problem for many years. Before the pandemic, we knew that the clinics were, many parts of the country, overcrowded and full, and the pandemic, of course, has made it much worse. And tragically, this does mean that people are losing vision unnecessarily. They shouldn't be losing this vision. But if the treatment isn't given promptly and at the right time for all the follow-up injections that have to be given, then gradually vision will get worse. And if a long time goes between injections, then it's possible that vision will collapse dramatically and people will lose very significant amounts of vision. And that is irreversible. Once it's gone, you can't get it back.
Now, the Conservative MP for Calder Valley, Craig Whitaker, has announced he's stepping down at the next general election. He's held the seat for 12 years after taking it from Labour in 2010. Mr Whitaker said he only ever wanted to serve 2 terms. He said he wants to spend more quality time with family. And 2 gymnasts from Leeds will make their senior debuts for Great Britain at the European Championships next month. Harry Hepworth and Luke Whitehouse have been selected for the GB team and will be heading to Antalya in April for the European Artistic Gymnastics Championships. Good luck to them. Right, here's Paul now with your weather forecast.
Hello again, good evening. Well, a wet and windy night in prospect, but tomorrow's not looking too bad. It will be windy, but with plenty of sunshine and a few scattered showers, more especially through the course of the afternoon. This is Thursday's chart, low pressure in charge. This is a way of it Thursday, Friday into the weekend. We continue with sunshine and showers. Now there's tonight's forecast, wet, windy outbreaks of rain and drizzle, but the back edge should come through us later tonight, clear of most parts by first light in the morning. A mild one, temperatures around 9 or 10 degrees. So 1 or 2 showers first thing in the morning. Otherwise, it looks dry and bright with some sunshine. As we head through the afternoon, we may well see some scattered showers spreading up from the southwest, but very hit and miss. Sunshine in between. A windy day, but also another mild one. Top temperatures around 13 or 14 degrees. Further ahead, sunshine and showers all the way. That's the forecast.
Thanks, Paul. Good night.